John Drux, livecalif.com. Writing a book, Change 2012. I'm down here in Venice Beach. Again, Venice Beach is a place where the hippies, actually the hippies still hang out, but again, back in the late 60s, this was the place for the hippies. Venice Beach, along with Haight-Ashbury in San Francisco, and I imagine there's a couple other places throughout the country. But again, Venice Beach, and this is on the boardwalk. And my video is on religion today. And you want to talk about a controversial subject? It's religion. I wonder what that means. That's underneath the awning. Again, they have an awning, and I just wonder what that means. And I'm not here to pick on any one religion. I'm here to pick on every religion. Because again, the hippies had it right. The hippies had it right. Make love, not war. Treat everyone equally. Again, the hippies in the music industry, I think, is two things that fully illustrate that people of all different races, colors, religions can all live together. And I don't know. I'm here to say I believe this religion right here, and that symbol on top, is I believe that's part of the Israel flag, and it goes with that Illuminati sign, one up, one down. We need to put it down. We need to live like hippies. And again, over 40 years ago, you were told how to live by the hippies. And we're going to be judged by how we treat people. I hate to tell you something. It's not how many times you go to these churches. Because again, a lot of these churches are teaching hatred right now. They're teaching separation, division, and there's parts of this religion right here, I'm sorry, that want to wipe out 80% of the population? Depopulation? You're kidding, right? What makes you so special? Who died and made you God? And I just was eating breakfast, where I do every morning, yesterday, and there's some movie people there, and obviously I caught my attention because I need someone. But their comment, they started talking about the Nazis and the Jews. Imagine that. So I hate to tell you people, and I'm going to be saying hate a lot, because that's what some religions are teaching right now. And my suggestion, I've talked to everyone I know that goes to church, and said they start talking hate and separation, I'd walk out. I would walk straight out of there. That's not what organized religion is supposed to be. It's supposed to be love, peace, and I don't know. I'm sorry, this religion has things messed up, because the comment made yesterday at breakfast was, if you say or do anything against the Jews, you'll never work in this town again. And I think it's coming straight from them. How would people know that if, and I've heard it before. I've heard that phrase before. I actually remember when I was a little kid, we used to go to Florida every summer at Christmas, every Christmas. We used to go to Florida every Christmas, and one year we went to the east side. We always go to Tampa, St. Pete, because we had relatives there, and it was all people from the Midwest. And then we go to the East Coast. We went to the East Coast, West Palm Beach, Florida, and there was a bunch of Canadian Jews there, and a lot of Jews that lived there. And my dad said, we're never going back there again. We are never going back there again. Completely different place. Somehow these people think they're better than us. You know what? You're not. Just because you have money, and the question is, how do you get your money? How do you get your money? Fraud? I've looked at, again, the media. They just say, based on what was said at breakfast yesterday, that if you talk against the Jews, you'll never work in this town again. They control the media. They control Hollywood. And you know what? I'm here to talk against you. At least if you're teaching hatred and separation and depopulation. And I still think there's a big conspiracy on the part of the Jews to destroy America And not all of them, but there's some of them. This is what it gets into, the world we live in right now. People need to stand up to the people that are out to destroy countries. You have this in the Middle East right now. You have this in the United States right now. And actually, I think it's these people that want to destroy America. I heard something, I'm going to check into it, that once they destroy America, they're going back to Israel. After we spent how many trillions of dollars to protect them. And that's what this is all about, people. You have people that are controlling you, controlling your media, locking out a third party. Yeah, we need a third party in this country so bad right now, it's not even funny. And they're being locked out, and I believe it's by these people. Based on what I heard at breakfast yesterday, that if you're going to talk against the Jews, you'll never work in this town again. And I just find it interesting that this place is sitting right on the Venice Boardwalk amongst the hippies. Because under the theory of depopulation, you know, put all the people in those, let's put all the 80% of the population into that truck right there and take them off. Dead. It's wrong. We need to live like hippies, so why is this here amongst hippies? That's what I want to know. And it goes down the boardwalk there a ways. Is a old folks home on the Venice Boardwalk, and they complain about the noise all the time. And I say, who the hell decided to put a nursing home on the Venice Boardwalk? Who the hell, speaking of hell, look right in front of me. Because that's where you people are going. The people that you to destroy this country are going to hell. And we need to stand up right now. We need to give them hell on earth. And we need to stop protecting Israel all the time. Israel needs to learn how to live with people. But the whole idea is that they're going to destroy America and go back to their country. Where does that leave us? And again, I'm wondering what this sign says. You can't see that from the boardwalk. I wonder if that's a little secret message of theirs. I still think they're tied up. All you have to do is look at that sign and know they have got to be tied up with the Illuminati. That's the Illuminati sign. All you have to do is look at the back of your dollar bill. And I'm guessing that's when the Jews came into power over our government. They're not elected. They pay for it. They're the contributors. Again, what we have right now in America, is the New World Order. The secret society, the New World Order. In recent American history, we had the son of a Nazi banker, okay? Preston Bush his banks were shut down for bankrolling the Nazis in World War II. We let that son, George, into our secret CIA. Who the hell made that decision? It needs to be looked at seriously. Who allowed that, and what kind of, then it says, what kind of CIA do we have? Maybe we need to disband the CIA and interrogate every single one of them. Are they in a conspiracy to destroy America along with this? People that live under this sign. And it's not all of them. Because it gets into any religion. It gets with any kind of people. You got good ones and you got bad ones. But the good ones need to stand up and get rid of the bad ones. Prosecute the bad ones. Because when I search into this media, again using the phrase that you ever talk bad against the Jews, you'll never work again in Hollywood. And I'm thinking that they had to said it. That just doesn't come out of the air. That's not America. That's a fear tactic. And again, that little secret sign underneath, I wonder what that means. Illuminati side, one upside down, one right side up. They both need to be upside down as far as I'm concerned. People that are here to destroy America. Again, in America, we need to live like hippies. Doesn't matter what religion you are, what color you are, what race you are. I think everyone should be a Social Security number is what I think. And I still think that people that are conspiring hatred, conspiring destruction of America are going to go to hell. So all you Jewish movie producers and everything, owners, media, people locking out my third party, you're going to hell, as far as I'm concerned. Obviously, that's up to a God, but you need to listen to the words of the song, Sounds of Silence. That's where I'm at in my life right now. And I was touched by a Holy Spirit. Whether you want to believe me or not, that's up to you. And obviously, the way I talk, it's not because I'm this big Christian, church-going, kneel down. Again, I went to Catholic schools, was an altar boy, but I'm no angel. I've done everything there is to do in life, including this. How many people would do this right now? Someone that wants to maybe get into the film industry, but here and talking about bad against the Jews, when I heard yesterday that you'll never work in Hollywood again if you talk against the Jews. Well, I'm here to prove them wrong, I hope. And again, the hippies had it right. You were told over 40 years ago how to live. Over 40 years ago, and I'm going to use the Rolling Stones the first time they played together live. It was 50 years ago. So close to 50 years ago we were told how to live by the hippies. We didn't listen. Look at the world we live in today. Then you had Rage Against the Machine come 20 years ago and scream at you of the New World Order. And I believe the New World Order is right there. All I have to do is look at the sign. And we're paying all these trillions of dollars to protect them. But again, 20 years ago, Rage Against the Machine sung against the New World Order. Screamed at you, wake up, take the power back, bullet in the head. This is what they like to do. Bullet in the head, the Illuminati. I had someone tell me yesterday that they thought the Illuminati was gone. It's like, no, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I think they're just disguised under this. Kind of like that's disguised under... Everything's a secret, but it's not so much a secret anymore. It's a well-known fact, I think, that George Bush Sr. is responsible for almost everything wrong in America. And what would you expect from a son of a Nazi bankroller led into the secret CIA? What would you expect? We need to take these people down now. I'm sure that these... Because again, you need to look at who's contributing down to the GOP. Because again, I think the GOP is really the NWO. The New World Order. They've sold out to these people in their money, in their fear tactics, in their hatred, in their division. It needs to stop. They can all go to Israel right now, but we shouldn't be helping them. Anyone that's conspiring to destroy America needs to be called on it right now. And we need to round up the Bush clan. And I'm going to call them a clan. A clan. Over that depopulation little scheme they have, 80% of the people. And I look at Fresno, California. Again, what I call Venice Beach is a human zoo. Okay, a human zoo. You want to see every shape, size, color of people come to Venice Beach. But I live in a place that's even more. I live in Fresno, California. I call that the new America, the melting pot. I stood in line at the Fresno Fair about a month ago now. There was every single type of person there is. And by being white, I was a minority, by a long shot. And again, even under the full statistics, not even going down to the fair on a dollar entry, so obviously that brings everybody out of the woodwork. Literally everybody. Everyday people. But it's the melting pot of America. It's the new America. And under their depopulation plan, I'm guessing they'll sacrifice a few white people to take out the bad people. They shouldn't, in their eyes. They shouldn't, because they're not bad people. Everyone is good people when it comes down to it. It's just they make the decision whether to be bad people, and they organize. They all organize gangs, religions. I'm guessing the organized religion could be considered a gang, especially when they start talking separation, hatred, using fear tactics. We need to stand up now. We need to, if these people are truly conspiring to destroy America, we need to take them out now. If we can prove conspiracies, if we can prove 9/11, I know we can. All you have to do is look at my Facebook page. I got enough evidence there on 9/11 to convict. not just to detain and use their interrogation techniques, because again, if we use the Bush-Cheney interrogation techniques on them, we can get them to say anything. But for us to sit there and say we're going to stand to the side of Israel as we got people from Israel in America destroying America, it's insane. Nothing short of insane, and we're supposed to be afraid of them. Speaking of being afraid of people, they like to use fear tactics here too. Good morning. They're trying to shut down freedom of speech on the Venice Boardwalk right now. What do you think? What do you think the people come here? Why do you think they come here? Why do you think people come to the Venice Boardwalk? Because people are able to live free, use freedom of speech. Now they. See, that's how they're welcome down here. They made a new cigarette smoking ban, $250 to have a cigarette. It's all about money because we're all broke. And I can't wait till one of these LAPD come up to me and say I can't free speech for the campaign or anything else I do, because that's about what we got left. And I'm sure they, again, based on the theory that if you say anything bad against the Jews, you'll never work in Hollywood. So what are they trying to do? They're trying to stop free speech. That's all we got left, people. We got $16 trillion worth of debt. We got wars, and a lot of the wars are based on this right here. We got money problems. Most of it's right here. Between the wars, trying to stand at the side of Israel. We got hatred. We got fear. We got. So again, we got war problems. You got money problems. Then you have sex problems. And it makes you wonder. I think this Illuminati thing, I think actually there's some incest and child molestation, pedophiles, is the word I was looking for. I think that's what you got in this religion. And you got it in every religion. I'm not trying to separate them. And I'm sure there's some good Jewish people. And again, I don't know a whole lot of Jewish people because I don't hang out in the rich areas. I don't want to be. If I'm rich, I'm supposed to still be hanging out down in Venice Beach. I don't need to be down in Santa Monica. And I've always talked about this. There isn't one place in America, I don't think, where you could go from the 1% to the 99% so quickly as from Santa Monica to Venice Beach. It's glaring. So, again, JohnDruxLiveCalif.com. No one should be using fear tactics, organized fear tactics, especially if they're trying to limit free speech. And we need to teach love and peace, and we need to live under love and peace. Peace is the goal. It doesn't matter what people look like. It doesn't matter what religion they are. It matters how they treat people. And again, I think there's a problem with the way these people are treating people right now. And all you have to do is listen to some of the guy that had the lease on the Silverstein or something like that had the lease on the World Trade Center on 9/11. You want to talk about an evil person? He makes you cringe. He made $7 billion by the Trade Center going on, and an investment like of $100 million. And then you had $2.3 trillion missing the day before 9/11, coming from Rumsfeld. We need to take a serious look at everything. We're being ripped off, all in an attempt to stand at the side of Israel. And all the Christians, I need to quickly talk about other religions. It's Christians. I've seen a little bit of change, I think, but I still think the biggest haters in this country are Christians. The biggest haters in this country are Christians, but it's all based on the 9/11 theory. And that's the truth. It's not a conspiracy, it's the truth. The Bush evil empire did 9/11 to destroy evidence. I keep saying Enron, but now it was WorldCom too. I believe that's another Houston-based company. We need to look at any businesses that family's been associated with, and then wonder if they're still in business. I was told Enron's still in business. And again, the Mormons, their beliefs are unbelievable. I'll be damned if I'm going to let a country be run under those beliefs. And again, Mitt Romney's made his religion fair game by saying he will seek the direction of his church. JohnDruxLiveCalif.com.